Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my 2 granny squares, face them right sides together, and whip stitch one of these sides so that we sew them together. So I'm just going to start in my corner space. I'm going to leave a tail to weave in, and then stitch for stitch all along the edge. Okay, now I am going to start to the left of my seam. So here's my chain 2 corner space of this granny square. And there's the 3 double crochet that are part of that corner. The middle double crochet of that set of 3 is where I'm going to attach my yarn and start my single crochet around the top row. And then I'm going to chain 1 and single crochet in the same and each across. So 1 single crochet in the top of each double crochet, 1 single crochet in the chain 1 spaces, so I'm in the 3 double crochet of the other side of that blocks this corner. So I'm going to do my single crochet in the top of each of those 3 double crochet, and then I'm going to take my work and I'm going to do a single crochet 2 together, 1 in each of the chain 2 space of those blocks. And that is how I will join these together. We're going to leave this open for the cup handle. So I've got my single crochet 2 together, and then I've got the next 3 double crochet. I will start by doing a single crochet in each of those. Then you're just going to keep doing this until you come all the way around. This is where we seamed. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a single crochet 2 together in that seam. And then I will single crochet in this double crochet and join to the top. Okay, so I'm at that seam. I'm going to single crochet 2 together. Single crochet in the next. Slip stitch to the top. Then what I'm going to do is chain 1 and carefully slip stitch around the work. You're not going to want to tighten this down. Like keep your stitches loose, make sure you're pulling them all the way up, because what we're doing is just putting a nice edge that will keep your cup from like stretching open and getting gross and sloppy as you like take it on and off your cup and stuff. So this is what it would look like without it. And it's got a lot more stretch. And this is with that round. So I'm just going to work 1 slip stitch all the way around. And then I'm going to come back and slip join it to my first. So I made it all the way around, and now I've got to weave my tail in. So I've slipped it to the top. I'm actually going to weave it in to where I slipped it to pull it so it doesn't bump out. So now it's going to pull it back in alignment with the slip stitch row we just did. And then I'm going to weave my ends in on the inside. Okay, now I have turned my work to the bottom and I have joined it to the bottom just like I did the top. I am to the left of the seam we whip stitched in the middle stitch of the 3 double crochet together in the granny square corner. Then I'm going to single crochet in each around. For me, with my block size, I got 40 stitches around, 40 single crochets when I finished these rows, top and bottom. But if you adjusted your granny square size to better fit your cup, you may not have 40 single crochet. I've done my single crochets all the way around to this open edge. I'm going to make my last single crochet in my 3 double crochet. Then I will single crochet these 2 corners together like I did before. And then I will just go right into the next set of 3 double crochets and single crochet across the top of each of those. 1 in the chain 1 space, and I will continue like that back around, where I will slip join to the first. Chain 2, I will not count this as a stitch, so I will half double crochet into that same single crochet, and I will do 7 more half double crochet over the next 7 stitches. Okay, so I have 8 total, the 1 in the same and then the 7 more, so 8. Then I will half double crochet to the next 2 stitches together. Then I will work 8 half double crochet, 2 together until I'm back around to where I started. So I made it back around. I have 1 half double crochet left to make after my last half double crochet 2 together. I'm just going to join that. So that was 4 decreases, which leaves us at 36 stitches that we're working around. Now we will chain 2, half double crochet in the same. Then we will work 6 additional half double crochets over the next 6, and then we will half double crochet 2 together. So that should be a total of 7. And then we will half double crochet 2 together. Then we will half double crochet 7, half double crochet 2 together all the way around. So I made my way back around. Here is my double crochet 2 together, 7 half double crochet. I will half double crochet the last 2 stitches together. And then I will join to the top of my first stitch, chain 2, half double crochet in the same, 5 more half double crochets over the next 5 stitches. Okay, so that should be a total of 6 half double crochets, the one in the same and then the 5 more. Then we will half double crochet 2 together. And that will be the repeat for this round. We will half double crochet 6, half double crochet 2 together. So I've made my way back around. I am going to half double crochet the last 2 stitches together. Then I will join to the top of my first, chain 2, half double crochet in the same, then I will half double crochet 1 in each around for the next 4 rows. So I check mine to be sure before I do my single crochet row around the bottom that it has a good fit, and then I will add my button and my strap if you want to make one. Now that I know it fits my cup, I am going to do the same as I did for the top. I'm going to chain 1 and then loosely, so we don't make it too tight to put on our cups, I'm going to slip stitch around. And then I will join it just like I did at the top. Okay, so an easy way to put your button on is if you look at just your granny square, you have your corner, and then you have 3 center 3 double crochet groups. Use the most center double crochet or 3 double crochet group for your button. So in the middle of the 3 double crochets on the other side, I sewed my button on. My chain 10. In the 6th stitch, I will single crochet the 6th stitch from the hook. So this is going to be what goes around my button. And then I will single crochet in 1, I will single crochet in each of the chains. So there should be 4 remaining because we chained 10. And then I will slip stitch into this middle double crochet, slip stitch into the next, turn my work, and without chaining any, I will do 4 slip stitch down the side. I will cut my long tail and tie off my yarn. I will check to make sure it fits my button. And then I will weave in my ends. If you want to add a strap, you will put it one over your cup handle and one on the other side over this seam. Now, you could just take these 3 center stitches. So the center stitch of the 3 will be above your seams, or your opening here, and then above your seam. And sew into those, like crochet into them, and you could just make a quick crochet strap. And it would work well enough. Just remember that it will stretch, so don't make it too long. So I used the length of the cover itself to help me determine how long I wanted it, because there is a little bit of stretch, but not as much as there could be because I ran a chain stitch through my strap, and I will show you how to do that. So to make it about the length of my cup, I chained 65. It has quite a bit of stretch, so you don't want to do too many. I went outside and the cat laid on this, so that's why there's hair everywhere now. I will add 7 chains to this so that I don't lose the length that I want, but I have a turning chain and 2 extra stitches on either side to give me more room to stitch it to my cup. So I'm going to add those now. Then I'm going to go into the back of the 3rd chain on for my hook. So 3rd chain, roll it, go in the hump, and do a half double crochet. Then you will do 1 in each all the way down, making half double crochets in the back hump of each stitch. Okay, so I had 65, and then I added 7 for my turning chain and some extra stitches that I could sew to the cup. I crocheted half double crochets in the back hump of each stitch so that I could have like a nice braided edge on both sides of the strap. Then I chained 65 plus 5, so 70 chains. And then I will take my needle, my yarn needle, and I will work this chain through my strap. Every other one, over under. So when you pull it through, oops, too far, you will want to even with the edge. You will use this end to like wrap around that bottom, that first post there, and come through, and then you will stitch it so that it holds in place. And you will do that all the way down to the end. So I'm at my end, and I'm going to go around this last post and into my chain, and I'm going to tie my knot, because this is going to be on the inside of the cup. You look at it and decide which side you want to be the top and which one to be the underside. I think they look close enough, it doesn't matter, but one side actually shows the braided edge better. And then you just weave your ends in. Okay, so I finished my strap. I weaved in my ends except for the long one that I can sew with. And I'm going to pin my ends evenly. So I'm going to go 3 stitches deep, and I'm going to pin it right to the inside of the cup, cover with just a regular sewing pin. And then I want to make sure that I don't twist my handle. And I'm going to go down as far as I can before this opening. I stitched the other side, so that is what it looks like from the right side. This is the wrong side. And then I tied on a new tail because I didn't have a tail on this side. And I'm just gonna, kind of like I did with the purse strap, just work my way around picking up these inside stitches and trying my best to keep everything on this side in this lower kind of body portion of the cup. When I get up towards the top, I will go all the way through. But right now I'm just looking for like little stitches I can pick up on the inside. And then I will push through that top. And I will go right along where I did my single crochet across. And I will just stitch it back and forth. And then I will do these inside stitches like I did on the other side.